Ladies and gentlemen, I think it is about... the stream is about to start, as we are back at Road America this time. And yes, I think it should be quite of a close racing spectacle, as we have a couple of recurring names here. I think it's a very first time Josh Brooks is racing in a proper Indycar race. He's done, I think, practice, but he didn't do a first round, so it's good to see a familiar face. As well as, I think, Steph Chow, although maybe he has done the first round, I'm not sure. I think Diego Domingo is still missing from the recent top grid, but we have 22 drivers today. I think we should not have any problems with showing all the cars. I think I've fixed the issue on my side, so it should be pretty nice. And we've done some improvements for the stream. We've got a nose camera. It's not the perfect one, but it's a thing. So I think it's gonna be a very decent thing when we start qualifying. Qualifying should be should start in 40 seconds. So I think it's a good time to just tell something about the Road America, which was established in United States in 1959, which means it was opened 69 years ago. Nice. And it holds a FIA Grade 2. It hosts plenty of races, but the most known are the IndyCar races there. And what else I can say? It has not so much turns, only 14 turns there, but some pretty iconic ones, like the whole carousel section, or moraine sweep, which is like the downhill section at in the second sector of the track. So I think it can provide a decent, close and electrifying racing. So yeah, that's it from the practice. We should be able to start the race. Let me switch to the proper overlay. If you can confirm you can hear me, it would be good. I will test it myself. It would be good. We'll test it Okay, I can hear myself, which is good. Okay. So, the qualifying is about to start right now. And as you can see, it is open quali. It's not a single session. So all the drivers are on the track. It's gonna be a little bit more messy than usually, which is nice. So the drivers are on the outlap, preparing the tires. "23 drivers on the grid today, which makes the field very busy and very electrifying. So I think Shabbat should be one of the very first drivers to start the fast lap. Let me go on the nose camera as we go with the very first fast lap with him. Braking about where there's one cone on the track. And there's a very fast third corner there. Carry a lot of speed there. And then we go to the very iconic moraine sweep, which is straight, which is kinda a kink going a little bit to the right and then to the left. And as you can see, we just go downhill, full on throttle, uphill, and there's a little semi-chicane there. As we go to the 6th corner, which I think does not have a name, or 8th corner actually, and then we are at the carousel, which kinda reminds me of a parabolica there. Full flat out through the bend and the kink, which is 11th corner. Then we go through the kettle bottoms, which is the name of the straight. Typical Americans naming all the straights but not the corners that matter. There was a Canada corner, then Thunder Valley, and now we are at the Bill Mitchell Bend. And then we make it on the 14th corner, final straight, and that's a lap of Road America. Charles Bertrand making a time 140.5, which is extremely good time considering the times Wąsik and Shea has done. And then Christian Brian Hill, Peyton Schofield, and Ollie Lemaitre making their times. Stefcho Stefanov actually making Colin Kinzer making a second time, then Stefcho Stefanov, and then Adam Ahmed. So we are expecting a close qualifying in like from the second position to like the 8th position, I think. But the pole position, I think, it is already sealed. Charles is like 1 second faster than the second time, which makes a race a little bit less predictable. But maybe somebody will find enough of pace. And I think today we also don't use the number of laps because of the new format. We just run 10 minutes of qualifying, which is interesting, because when you just time the when you just leave the pits and you timed that very badly, then you can lose a lot of time basically, which is not perfect. And we have plenty of drivers, as you can see. 21 drivers on the grid? No, actually no. That's the position of the driver, not actually the number of the driver on the track. But I think it's at least like dozen of drivers on the grid. I'm not gonna count it as I speak. I have to focus a little bit on times, but I don't think Colin and Stefcho improved. Let me switch to the nose camera once again as we go with Colin. Hurry Downs straight, which leads to the 8th corner. Then now we are on the carousel again. And probably my most favorite part of this track. It's the bend and the kink. It's full throttle. It's amazing. Hello G, how you doing? How you doing G? It's very engaging qualifying, so I didn't pay any attention to just check the chat. But it's good to see you. As Colin Kinzer is about to finish his lap, how good it's gonna be? There is an improvement, but it does not matter. Chambetron is still the fastest driver. It's exactly faster by 1 second. Exactly 1 second. He is not a human being. As Juan Manuel Gutierrez makes it to the 7th position, I think. Or I think he dropped because somebody else just done that lap. I think Miko Contu. Juan running a nice livery there. It's not like I've done it. I kinda like the project. It's the best livery I've done. I was very limited on time, but I like the colors. It's something very interesting. So yeah, that's a little bit of self-glazing there. Oh, Juan having a huge moment there in carousel. And I think we still have... Yeah, we still have 1 minute to go, so I wonder what happened. But we do not see many changes there on the grid. Shabatront P1, Colin Kinzer P2, Stefcho Stefanov P3, Mikkel Kontu P4, and then he is followed by Adam Ahmed and Mateusz Stefan Wąsik. Also Juan with a very decent qualifying. P7. Is it going to change? We might see. This gentleman is about to finish his... I think... No, he's gonna start the first lap, I think. Yeah. So I think all the drivers here on the track are going to finish their fast laps. Oh, there's a Williams livery driven by Duvan Capote. Ah, yeah. Now I remember that livery. It's a really nice one, though. 2022 Williams, I think. The Atari one from Stefcho is good as well. As Peyton Schofield makes it to P7, and Josh Brooks makes it to P6. So, quite a few improvements right there. With Juan Manuel Gutierrez improving, but just staying at P9. Miguel Soto having a slight moment there, I think, on the track. Yes, he has his lap cancelled, I think, for the mistake. Charles makes another fastest lap, 140.1. It's a pleasure to see somebody on such a different level, even if maybe we are doomed and we are not gonna see an exciting battle for P1, but it is what it is. Yeah, all the drivers not making improvements, so I think that the deal is sealed. Shabatron, Colin Kinzer, Stefcho Stefanov. I think somebody improved. I think it's Austin Armstrong. Yeah. So Mikko Kontu P4. Then also Austin Armstrong P5. Adam Ahmed P6. Josh Brooks P7. Peyton Schofield P8. Mateusz Stefan Wąsik P9. And Juan Manuel Gutierrez Rodriguez P10. Who is followed by Alex Shady Ahmad, Christian Brian Hill, Miguel Soto, Earl Tank, Carter Krause, Ryan Whitlock, Olivier Lemaitre, sorry, Boris Liposzczak, Joshua Barr, Duvan Capote, Joseph Sullivan, and Dakel A. Rodriguez. It's gonna be something. 7-Eleven colors. Yeah, actually 7-Eleven colors. Yeah, I when I've done the livery, I wasn't thinking about it, but when you said that, yeah, it makes sense. It's a nice combo. It's a little bit of ESG vibes, you know, like the environmental CSR stuff which companies are putting. Yeah, we are green, we are just improving and etc. So it's yeah, but yeah, Chad Rimowa making it to the PRS grid. It's very interesting. So not many people watching, but still I'm gonna keep the excitement, because I think there is a lot to be excited about, as we are about to start pretty much in a moment. I think we still have, yeah, exactly 1 minute 50 seconds till the start, and 23 drivers on the grid. That might be very chaotic race, but should be very good one. So let me shut up for a while, prepare my throat for a lot of screaming, drink some water, and then we're gonna go full crazy. Obviously, we are not starting under on the standing. We are not doing the standing start. We are starting under the safety car. Oh, I love the liveries. They are so like unique. You can just see the separate drivers, the teams. It looks very good. We still have some drivers missing on the grid. 36 seconds to go. Should be enough of time to see all the people there. "13 seconds. Still think. One driver missing on the grid. Yeah, all the drivers on the grid. So let's go under the safety car and let's go through the strategy for the race. So I can see plenty of drivers in bottom top 10 just going on the prime tire strategy. But in top 10 is more interesting. Starting from P5, Austin Armstrong uses the optional tire, the alternate tire, the red stripe. And then he is followed by Josh Brooks, Peyton Schofield, Juan Manuel Rodriguez, and Alexander Tse, as well as Shady Ahmed. So it is going to be a very interesting strategy for those drivers. Let me change one thing there so you can see the tires as well, I think. Yeah, there you go. So we are following Mikko Kanto with excellent P4. Then behind him is, sorry, the wrong camera, Austin Armstrong. Austin with a quite decent qualifying. I hope he will deliver. Why I wanted to say she. Yeah. Hope he will deliver quite a good race. He's been quite unlucky in the previous races. Let me go. The beautiful orange car there. Charles Bertrand on the prime tire strategy, as well as Colin Kinzer and Stefan Stefanov. As we are going through the carousel corner, still couple of corners, actually few corners to go through. Juan lines up in the last position in the points. We should start in a moment, so let's get excited, boys. And girls. Maybe we have some girls watching. I don't know if sim racing is a girl's thing, but yeah. It is what it is. As I think Colin is actually in front of Charles. Yeah. He likes to be a little bit of doing a little bit of Verstappening under the safety car. As you can see, plenty of drivers warming up the tires. As we have only one corner to go. Colin quite aggressive there with how close he wants to get to Charles. Let's hope it will not end in a contact in any way. So we are about to start. Green, 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 and here we go with Charles Bertrand leading the whole pack as Colin Kinzer is less than a tenth behind him. He goes side by side with Charles Bertrand as we see also Green Carter. Oh, Jesus. Let me switch here to the proper camera as Charles Bertrand is keeping all the grid there. Who's the green car? I think it's Peyton Schofield, I think. Might be, yeah, it's Peyton Schofield as he goes side by side with Adam Ahmed. And then Colin Kinzer is trying to sneak in where Charles Bertrand is as Charles locks up. But still keeps the whole grid there as Stefanov behind him lost the position for Mikkel Konto. Mikkel Konto with an excellent start, gaining one position on the prime tires, and then he is increasing his gap to half a second on the first lap. We see some drivers dropping. I think it's Adam Ahmed with a problem. Yes, he lost the rear wing there. Not a great race for a river racing driver as his teammate goes right behind Wąsik, who has crashed as well. What happened there? That does not look good. For a Polish driver as we are back to Stefanov, and I think something happened to Duvan Capote as well. But I think that the battle right here is much more interesting to follow, so we're gonna keep the onboard with Alexei as he goes past Stefcho. Stefanov has had a problem there, and he crashed, losing P3. What happened there? What is happening with my accent though? Where is it going? As I think we should be back to Ryan Whitlock, who goes right behind Oli Lemaitre, and he goes down the inside. Oli leaving the space nice and clean, which makes the pass for Ryan easier one, but not so much. And then he's a little bit more aggressive there on the defense, but Ryan still is being victorious here. Finally, some good clean racing. We go back through what happened to Stefcho and Wąsik in a second, but I think we should keep an eye on this battle. Peyton Schofield, Austin Armstrong and Mikkel Konto. And Mikkel Konto has made a mistake. He goes wide on the gravel. I hope he didn't make a contact, but as you can see, there is I think the new thing from the update, that the gravel can be brought back on the track. So Austin Armstrong just got a little bit of a gravel, and you can see, oh my god, that looks interesting. That looks really intense. and probably has an effect on how the tires are performing. There is a Shady Ahmed behind Josh Brooks, who moved there slightly, but I think it was a fair move. Oh, quite a lot of gravel there. And a lot of smoke in front. Shady Ahmed has made a clean pass. Actually not. Josh Brooks with a switchback there. As Alex Tse, I think, is doing a very interesting defense tactic. Putting all the gravel he can on the track. And I think it's a good moment to see what happened to Stefcho. Not Joshua Barr, sorry, Stefcho. Oh, a spin! That was just a spin. Okay, I thought could be something a bit more. Whoa! Can I just go through? What happened to Wojcik? Oh, he just lost the car. Almost collecting few other cars. It's a miracle that he didn't took anybody there. Devan Capote though, is he going to lose the rear as well? Oh, just locking up. Okay. It's back to racing as Peyton Schofield has made his way up to P2. Actually, yeah, he's done that. Just Colin just let him through. Just went like an absolute rocket through there. And it makes Colin Kinzer lost second position. Peyton Schofield with an amazing 6 positions gains from the start in 4 laps. And now, as you can see, he's showing some good speed there and a decent pace. Although Colin Kinzer has got a little bit closer than probably Peyton wanted him to be. Alex Cedo with a mistake, which let Juan Manuel Gutierrez go through, and I think Shady Ahmed as well. Ce just struggling a little bit. There is plenty of smoke there, and some broken car just going to the pit lane. I think it's Austin Armstrong. It is. Oh, poor Austin, with another race to forget. Alex Ce right on the rear of Juan Manuel Gutierrez. Juan goes a little bit wide but still keeps it on the track. It's how the racing in America looks like. Ce with push to pass on. He will go all in through the, what's the name of the corner? Moraine Sweep. Right on the rear, but still not making a move. So struggling a little bit, which is letting the gentleman behind him, Christian Brian Hill, to get closer than the Rebellion car wanted him to be. It's a very nice livery, the Rebellion one. Yeah, I think it looks good. Looks fast, the nose camera. Oh, the apex lava through the 13th corner. As you can see, we might see some decent racing in a later part of the race, as we have not quite exactly a DRS train, but like, you know, like the slipstream push to pass train to like P11 and maybe P12, but there's a back marker behind them, so I don't know if you can count that. But yeah, El Dag with another off-track moment, I think, but nothing changing the position, endangering his position, and nothing resulting in a change, as Christian Brian Hill goes side by side with Tse defends, but oh! He makes a mistake, goes wide, then tries to control the car and come back on the track, makes a slight contact with Christian, but I think Christian is still able to keep the car on the track without any damage. Let's move to Colin Kinzer though. Colin Kinzer is feeling a little bit more, I don't know, like he's feeling that maybe it's the time to make a move. And he is 3/10 behind Colin. Sorry for struggling to find words, but there's plenty of action on the track, and as you can see, Colin Kinzer is managing to keep the car so well in the last corner, gaining a lot of traction on Peyton. Peyton might be in a trouble. Less than a tenth there on the starting straight. Peyton not leaving any space on the inside, but Colin doesn't care. He goes on the inside, makes a move. Oh, Colin with a slight moment there behind him. Going wide, but still keeping it on the track. Shady Ahmed, I think, lost the position. Yeah, making a moment, losing a lot of time. What will be the response from Peyton? He lost 1 second compared to... Actually, not 1 second, sorry. 2 tenths compared to Colin. So I wonder... Mateusz, you mean the setup or just the car itself or the track? As Peyton is 6 tenths behind Colin, Colin making us... He's slightly pulling off. Although Peyton looks like he's matching his pace on the last sector. Oh, with another off-track moment, which costed him 2 tenths. Let's move to Christian Brian Hill as he makes a move. Actually, not a move, he gains positions as Josh Brooks and Juan Manuel Gutierrez are going to the pit lane. Shady Ahmed and Alex Tse has gotten through the pit lane, actually. Josh Brooks leaving the pit area. As we switch to Ryan Whitlock, who out of nowhere appeared on the rear of Christian Brian Hill. And Ryan Whitlock on a faster compound, slower compound actually, harder compound, still makes it tough for a driver on a faster compound. A lot of gravel though on the track. Where are the marshals? Can you just move all the mess from here? Ryan Whitlock with a nice inside move, sorry, wrong camera, but still the move wasn't finalized, still wasn't finished. As we go to the 11th corner, Actually, the Band and the King. It's hard to name it as a corner, is it? Like full flattered one, but what follows is an actual slow section which allowed Ryan to make a clean move, clean pass, and then we go for another position for Ryan. 13 positions gained in the race. I have to admit that the gravel looks absolutely horrendous. It's absolutely ugly. And it looks like, I don't know, Super Mario Tactics. Errol Dank behind Boris Liposzczak from River Racing, I think. Oh, Carter Kraus with a collision. Let me see what happened to Carter. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Carter Kraus with an internet moment, I think, and that's it. Let's move to the back of the grid though. Mikko Kantu going through the field on a fresher alternate compound. He had to make a pit stop after his moment early in the race, which costed him a guaranteed podium position. Actually, not guaranteed, but you know, it's like he was assured to stay closer to top 10 than he is right now, and yeah. Not so good though for Charles' teammates. Mateusz Stefan Wąsik and Miguel Soto are not racing anymore. Austin Armstrong is not... Austin... I'm having a stroke. Austin Armstrong is not racing as well, I think. Duvan Capote has made a recovery on the track despite being one lap down. Let's move back to Mikko. 6 tenths behind. Oh, we have some changes in the front of the field, as Christian Brian Hill goes to the pit lane, which allows Stefcho Stefanov sneak into top 7 again. How do you enjoy racing so far, guys? I think the most of the action is already, you know, like through. 1/3 of the race done, and I think that the gaps are getting a bit more established, but I think from what I've read in the racing preparations, we are looking for 2-stopper, so it's gonna be interesting as Juan Manuel Gutierrez make it through Shady's Ahmed position. The Kimoa Rimowa Racing car goes through, but you would wonder what's happening behind him. This is what's happening behind him. Shady Ahmed is still not letting this man breathe safely. Yeah, not a lot of action here on the track for now. Let me switch to Boris though. 3/10 behind Erldank. The battle for P5. Boris with a lot of speed. He goes now. It's not the way I want to make that overtake. It's not the corner I want to pass him. And he waits. Oh, because he's going to the pit lane actually. Okay. Stefan Stefanov goes to the pit lane as well. Does it mean that he is making his last pit stop and he tries to finish the race? Or he just changed the tires and then fixed the car but didn't change the fuel, so he now must refuel. I don't know. I wish I could see the refueling and all this other stuff, but yeah. It is what it is. You may wonder now. As Boris is in the pit lane as well. And actually, the very interesting thing is that fastest lap of the race is for Peyton. Let's move to Shady Ahmad and Erldank maybe. Yeah, Erldank has a slightly more intense battle. He's aiming for the chase spot. Alex goes wide. Oh, jumps on the bump. And Erldank makes a move. So let me switch to another battle. In front of him. Maybe the wrong camera. That one a little bit better. Follow Shady Ahmed. He's not getting closer to Juan. It's about Carter. Oh yeah, put more trees on the track. So let's go back to Shadow, though. The PS. What is happening? Am I having a stroke? They should be a little bit more good with using my voice than I am right now, but it is what it is. As Alex said and Erldank are just having their small battle again. Al is going to respond using the push to pass, getting behind Alex. There he goes. Not quite there to make a move, not quite side by side. Pulls away. Say with defensive gravel tactics. Oh, his rear is very slidey, which allows Erl to just go on his left. There they go, side by side, with Se still making a better braking, but then messing up the corner again. So Erldank again makes a position. At the back of the grid, Carter Krause follows Christian Brian Hill. Both of the drivers are on the prime compound. Both of the drivers made a stop quite about the same time. And they carry a little bit of a pace, but Carter was very optimistic about that move. It didn't work, it didn't stick. Now we are back with Mika Cantu. Mika 6 times behind Olivier Lemaitre, a Belgian driver, having, I think, a decent race, but he has to make a stop. A lot of pit stop changes and strategy going on I'm not the greatest commentator to follow all of that, but I think all will sort out after those drivers make a pit stop, basically. I don't know, Charles, why you want to do that and have the McLaren in the car. Well, I guess you have a rocket ship under your hands. Oh, he is just driving like no tomorrow, safely without the problems. But the interval is not so great I expected him to be. Only 5 seconds. Wrong car. That's the correct one. As Juan is having a black and gold car behind him, Shady Ahmed. And I think Shady is a little bit of like a shadow for him, as he follows Juan most of the race. They both made a decent chunk of positions. Juan made 4, Shady made 5. And you cannot separate those two, as I think Se and Errol Dank are the other pair of drivers you cannot separate on the track. No, that camera is okay. Oh, that gravel is making me anxious, to be honest. I have a very important question to Austin Armstrong. Austin, when you will finish a race, please finish a race. Come on. Just break the curse. Maybe if you finish the race, Shell won't win. Shady is putting absolutely everything he has to keep it behind Juan, but Juan is looking really good. He is looking solid as a solid driver with a solid pace. But as you can probably notice on the time board, their pace is nothing much to basically top 5. Currently, at the moment, there's only one driver on the optional tire, which is Errol Dank, and I don't think the tire will last till the end. As most of the grid opted for a prime tire again, the white stripe. No, I'm not gonna do the Seven Nation Army reference here. Talking about the white stripes. still not quite close to make anything happen on the track. I think it's part of a race. We might go through the crashes and incidents. Let's go with Austin Armstrong. Austin just... Whoa! Oh, okay, that shouldn't happen. What the hell was that? He just went flying and lost the rear wing. Adam Ahmed with a trouble. Few laps before him. Carter Krause though. Yeah, I think it's from the qualifying. Yeah, might be. And Carter Krause with a moment there. Okay, let me back to the race. Not so much interesting moments on the replay and not so much interesting stuff on the track, but you know, it is a race for connoisseurs. Basically, you just have to be a real racing enjoyer to just find an interesting moment in here, and I think we can find plenty. But due how the car works, how the strategy works, and how the track is basically built, like, you can pass here, but it's not the easiest track to pass on. It's not the widest track. I mean, like the starting straight, okay, and the couple of spots, but like the second sector, I don't think it's the easiest to pass there. So yeah, the nature of the track and the nature of the car plus the strategy makes a little bit uninteresting race, as Mikko Kanto is doing all his best to do the recovery using the push to pass. Oh, Peyton with a moment there! Peyton Schofield having a no mistakes through all the race, excellent pace, and he just makes the contact. What happened? What happened with Peyton Schofield? That's Adam Ahmed. Let me go with him first. Oh, that was brutal spin. He saved it kinda like Verstappen. And let's see what happened to Peyton. Okay, a lot of gravel on the tires. Goes through, loses the car, having a ping, hitting the wall probably. Yeah. And Alex making a contact slightly after him. Yeah, that makes huge implications. Oh no. That makes huge implications for most of the grid. Charles Bertrand still leading and getting through the back markers. It's Adam Ahmed in front of him. Which makes it possible for Josh Brooks to jump into P3, but then he makes a pit stop again. God knows which one it is. Is it the first one or the second, or it's even more pit stop for Josh? I lost the count. Shady Ahmed also stays in the pit lane. Boris Liposzczak, Josh's teammate, make it through. The podium at the moment looks like Shalbatron, Colin Kinzer and Ryan Whitlock. There is Earl Dank behind. But I wonder how it would look strategy-wise. Oh, that's a huge implication for Peyton Schofield. He dropped to P14 currently in the pit lane. This is absolutely huge for him. Dropping from third position to P14. That's not what we want to watch. Joseph Sullivan leaving the pit lane. I think we should also mention Dakiel Rodriguez. I think it's his debut in the Indycar series. I don't know if in other ones. And he uses the Toyota GR livery, goes to the pit lane right now. Stevcho Stefanov right now in P6. He went through hell. He went through a spin, he went through losing all the positions, he went through probably feeling angry about himself, about the car, about the game, probably about everything. I don't know if it was his fault or the wacky physics, but you know, when you just spin like that from P3, a lot of stuff goes through your head. Some is, you know, like the very reasonable stuff, but some of it is just like you try to blame everything, or you just get angry. It's a little bit hard to just focus on the track. I don't know how was it in his case, but I know he was a little bit frustrated with his past few races, where he just had a lot of collisions, crashes, spins, etc., which was costing him a good finish. But still he makes it through. Still makes it to P6. He's on the right strategy, I think, as the most of the grid. At least with a number of laps on those tires. I don't know if Earl Dank will last on the alternate tire, so maybe one position more for Stevcho. But this is how it works. Sometimes you just lose the good race result, but then what you can do? You can just leave, or you can just compose, just do your stuff, follow the strategy, follow basically your skills, your pace, and then you are P6. This is what Stevcho is doing. I think he's done it quite remarkably. As well as Boris Liposzczak, P5 currently. But it looks like Stevcho is getting closer towards him. It's only 1.2 seconds. And Stevcho's car is looking like on rails. Just sticks, despite all the gravel there. And I'm right. He gained another 10th there. And I think something happened to Ryan Whitlock. Yes, it is. Something happened to Ryan Whitlock. Or is he... Oh, he's going to the pit lane. Yeah, whole top 3 is going to the pit lane. So the tires are not going to last till the end, I think. It's like a lot of stops there. I'm just very confused. I wasn't prepared with the strategy call. Stuff's going to the pit lane as well. Miko Kanto goes through. Not so much going on the track, but Juan Manuel Gutierrez making it to P3. What happened to Shady Ahmed? Yeah, Shady is in the pit lane. P5. Juan, I mean, not P3. Shady Ahmed in the pit lane, yes. Juan on a different strategy, 5 laps old tires, but he looks like he can catch Josh. The car in front of him, it's not Josh though, it's Daquila Rodriguez, Rodriguez, sorry. Let's move to Boris. Like, give me some moment of like exciting racing. I want to scream a little bit. Come on. Let's go, Boris. Let's go, Stefcha. I don't know if Boris is Bulgarian, but if he is, his name sounds a little bit like this. Then it might be a battle of 2 Bulgarians in for P8, as Stefcha is in front of him. Both on the same strategy. Is Shady... Shady is towing, so yeah, I think... Yeah, now I see. Now I see. Let me check what happened to him. So Shady has crashed on the final few laps. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's so unfortunate for him. So he's not in the pit lane voluntarily, he just forced there. Boris excellently passes Joshua Barr. I think Joshua is not having a greatest time on screen. I think it's the first time I just mentioned him today, but it is what it is. Boris with push to pass on Going through the moraine sweep. Both driver keeping the car nice and steady on the track. Prix is just grinding that Cosworth engine till its limitations as he goes through the carousel. Oh, you can see he wants to get closer as much as he can. 1 second behind. Now 9/10. Slowly finding some time there, but no improvement in last 2 corners. And I think there is a... What was the car there? Juan with a... Another pit stop? Is his car okay? So I think Adam Ahmad just crashed there. Yeah, but was Adam in the front? I don't think so. Juan in the pit lane though. Still 4 laps to go. Oh, this race is just never ending. Switch to Joshua Barr. Let's show him for once on the stream. P14. 6 positions gained. It's I think it's a decent result considering how chaotic this race was. And we have, let me calculate, I think 7 DNFs. With Dakiel as well. Okay. Switch to Boris. Maybe this race is not the most exciting one, but it's at least very unpredictable. Boris trailing Stefcho by 6 tenths. Oh, the car almost sticks there. No, a little bit of a oversteer there, which does not help Boris getting closer. Actually, he did found a little bit of time there. So a river racing driver might be able to get closer to Stefcho, as we are 3 laps till the end. And I think it's a good time to just watch those two and talk about what's coming in the future few races, as we are going to have a Christmas break, and it's gonna last through the rest of December, and then we're gonna be back on the 5th of January. And till that time, I think we should have a little bit of a promotion going on, a little bit of new stream graphics, maybe a PRS branding a little bit enhanced to the standard. So 2025 looking good, and as well Boris Leposzczak is looking good on making that move stick, and it sticks. He goes through Stefcho Stefanov on an absolutely crucial part of the race, till laps 2 laps till the end of the race. He does that well, and I think this battle is also as interesting as the previous one. Miko Conto and Juan Manuel Gutierrez. Just 2 laps to go, and Miko is on 2 laps older tires than Juan. So Juan maybe not on the greatest strategy to be in the top 5, but he will still make it in the points, and probably he has enough of tires to just defend. Then you can see Stefcho Stefanov right behind Boris. But still not making a move. Still not enough of speed there. Or grip. To just make a clean maneuver there. But there you have Boris covering down the inside. Stefcho probably looking for a switchback. He got a little bit of a better exit, but the straight was too short. But we are looking mostly for a clean and smart racing. Both of the drivers are just planning where to put the car on the track, how to defend, how to just make the other car make a mistake. So it's a plenty of a good racing, and Christian Brian Hill with a moment, losing a position for Juan Manuel Gutierrez. So Juan going all in there. Christian Brian Hill on the defense, which is making Miko Kontu also get closer. And then Boris is behind Stefcho. Stefcho has made a move. Boris is behind him. We might look for a very nervous last lap. Charles Bertrand is going through the carousel. So we should be back. Christian Brian Hill on board. Oh, that's a mistake from Juan Manuel Gutierrez, and then Miko Kontu goes through. Oh, that was a school mistake from Juan. And is Boris able to retake the position from Stefcho, or Stefcho is getting as good recovery as he can? I am not sure, but I'm sure Charles Bertrand is gonna celebrate again. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles Bertrand is a winner of the race. He has done that. P1, 12 seconds of an advantage. Colin Kinzer comes P2, and then behind him Ryan Whitlock. Absolutely beautiful recovery. 14 positions. Let me switch to Miko Kontu and Juan Manuel Gutierrez as they go like they are on rails, and as well the fight in front of him probably also worth showing. Boris and Stefcho going still as defensive as he can, and I think, oh, Boris with a mistake, but still controlling the rear of the car. Juan Manuel Gutierrez though on the back of Christian Brandhill goes down the inside. Will he go for a move? Will Christian defend? Juan with a slightly late exit. Mikko Kanto looking for a spot there. Juan just going from the right to the left. Mikko Kanto diving down the inside. Christian Brandhill staying there. Oh, Mikko Kanto makes a move. Christian Brandhill loses a lot of speed. Oh. Is he slowing down? Does he have a damage? I think he has. He's out of the fuel. Is he? He lost the position. Oliver Lemaitre gains the P10 last point. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we got a little bit of excitement right now. There we go. You wanted it. There we are. There we are. Okay, I hope you had a little bit of a fun. As Shalpatron takes the lead and finishes the race without any problems. But Colin Kinzer and Ryan Whitlock ran beautifully. Good recovery from Steph Stefan, as well as Josh Brooks making 3 positions, Earl Dunk making 10 positions. Yeah, that was something. Thank you for the race. It was a little bit boring in the middle phase, but let's hope that the Silverstone round will be as exciting as the last 2 minutes of this race. And as I said, we are going to have a slight break. Oh, the voice crack. We are going to have a slight break for Christmas time. And then we're gonna charge our batteries. We'll be back. Sorry, not Silverstone. Sebring. And then there will be Silverstone. Sorry. So yeah. Round 3, 5th of January, Sebring. Then will be followed the next week by a Silverstone Legacy version 2008. So we still have some interesting tracks in front of the calendar, so stay with us, stay on track. And the racing was beautiful, was brilliant, mostly clean. So if it's gonna stay like that, perfect. I'm enjoying that. And my name was Mikołaj Jaskulski, and it's a pleasure to be commentating for you. And I hope for you to have a enjoyable, nice Christmas. Spend it with your friends, spend it with your family, and then practice for another race, because it's gonna be something. Sebring was absolutely beautiful with super Formula lights, so I think it's gonna be a good one. Thank you, and see you again. It was Proton Racing Series